Hello, it's Mike Pinto here. I am literally out in on the hollers. I am out on County Line, gravel road. I just had to drop something off at a parent's house, and I thought I'd stop and chat with you all. A little reflection. We did it. We did this together. We will be opening school tomorrow at 8:50. We will have masks on. We will have our water bottles, and we will have done it. I like this gravel road. I like the quiet out here. Whenever I do a visit or have to drop something off at a family's house, I like how quiet it is out here. I like the fact that this road's been actually freshly graded, so it looks really nice, but it's just quiet, and it reminds me a lot about how just the simplicity of our little school. And one of the things that I just want to about is that we're going to do our best tomorrow. I will be lying to you if I told you that there are not things that are going to go wrong tomorrow, because they will. We will have procedures that are different. We will have teachers outside in the morning with their a sign with their name on it. We will gather students. Parents, we're going to ask you to say your goodbyes in the front sidewalk if you are drop off. Don't worry, moms and dads. We will collect your kids off the bus. We will teach them procedures. We will take care of them. We will love them. I want you to know a couple things right now. We have spent the last 3 days as teachers working very hard to make ourselves as prepared as we can be for virtual. If we have a virtual learning day on Wednesday, we have a virtual learning day the following Friday on the 4th of September, and we have a virtual day on the 21st. And those are to make sure that we are prepared in case we have to do some differences like we did last March, April, and May. And it's going to be different. But I want you to know that in the mornings, we've worked really hard to learn new things. Your child's experience is going to be very interactive. We are so much better off than we were in terms of devices in the spring compared to the spring. Every child in the K and 1 will have access to an iPad every day, and every child in grades 2, 3, 4, and 5 will have a Chromebook. Many of you have said you would like those Chromebooks to go home with you on the virtual day, and I sent an email this morning, so please check your email and look. I talk about that piece, that your child really will be very much engaged during the day, and it won't be a situation where we can share a device. We really need to have your child be able to log on. The school has iPads with apps on them, and we will use Google Classroom. And so look at that email I sent today. Your teachers will do a nice job of explaining that as well, but just know that we have the recess zones ready. Know that we have 2 cafeterias ready. Know that Mrs. Southern has taken the cafeteria down this morning and the lobby so that when your child walks in, it feels like school. During the morning, we will get assigned seats figured out, and we will go to lunch. Lunch, remember, will be a choice of a sandwich or a cold option and a hot lunch. It will be in a to-go box to grab and go, and we will be masked when we are moving around, and we have children spread out for lunch so that we can keep them as safe as we can. I will tell you the PTO has been amazing. We have tried very hard to give your child a safe environment. Teachers have been working very hard. Some parents have been working very hard to create little barriers that are not plexiglass, but they have some clear vinyl that allow your child to have another layer of protection, allow them to have a barrier. There were no funds for this. The PTO has stepped forward, And I know that many of you keep asking, what can we do? When we've asked for things for art, you've provided them from the Facebook page. When we've asked for water, the Clarks Hill Christian Church brought us a pallet. We have 82 cases of water. So if your child forgets a water bottle, we got you covered, all right? Don't worry about it. Kids make mistakes. We're in the children business. We will take care of you. If your child forgets a mask, forgets one dirty, don't worry. The Stockwell United Methodist Church has come through. They have helped us. They have given us a bazillion masks. We're ready. We have the rooms as spread out as we can make them. We still got to teach your child, though. We still got to do it. And this is where I need your commitment. I need your help. I need your focus. We're going to try really hard to do school as hard as we can during school. And then we're not going to inundate you with homework, but we need you to do your part as well. We need you to clean your masks, your children's masks, and send them with the freshmen. We need you to clean their water bottles. We need you to follow the procedures. We need you to be honest. If you have a child who is symptomatic or you think may be at risk, please be responsible and do not be a person who sends and infects lots of people. We're trying very hard to make pods so we can contact trace, but we also need you to do your part. I had a really good conversation yesterday with Jason O'Connell from the Laramie Summer Rec, and I appreciate him taking my phone call. You know, we've got to do this together. So McCutcheon Youth Football League got shut down because of the concern for the health and safety of the children. We have fall ball right now. But moms and dads, I left 2 days ago and I saw moms and dads sitting all clustered together without masks on. I saw players huddled in the dugouts. And that is a spot that could be a potential spreader. We have got as much covered as we can. We have assigned seats for the classroom. We have assigned seats for the cafeteria. We have assigned spots at recess. We have assigned seats on the bus. We have all those pieces. I can't control home. All right. So if your child is playing summer rec or summer or fall baseball or fall soccer or anything else like that, and a child is symptomatic and you or test positive and your children were all in close contact, that means your children will be contact traced because it will come back to you and who they've been exposed to in the last 48 hours. So Jason was wonderful. He said, we're going to put precautions in place to make sure that doesn't happen. The summer rec people are doing their job, they're doing their part, and helped us with that as well. The generosity you have provided has been amazing. You have never complained. You have been part of the solution. We have students today picking up devices. Some of you are choosing to go virtual. And that's a choice you had to make. It's a hard choice. We want kids in school. We know that, but we also have to do the best we can. Be patient with the teachers. The teachers right now are some of them are teaching their kids at school and kids at home. That's a lot. All right. This is the hardest thing we've ever done. It's the hardest thing we've ever done as teachers. It's scary too. You think about, we talk about doctors and nurses and essential workers. We have been put in a situation where we are coming to school and doing our part as best we can, as long as we can. And that is because we believe in that. We have a passion. We want your child to be educated. We want the experience. And so we're going to do the best we can with that. So I applaud you for acknowledging the teachers. The teachers have really done an amazing thing. They have really had to stretch themselves. As I told you, we've been spending a lot of time on technology. Your child's teacher has sent you an email with a video on it. I would love to see people on this Facebook Live give me some hearts if you've seen those videos. And then I would love to know that you have replied to that teacher and introduced yourself, said a kind word, acknowledged. This all takes time. And so we didn't have an open house, but you know what? It's going to be okay. You have great knowledge of what's going on because the teachers have given you the information. I will tell you another thing. The entire wing of the primary had a situation with a carpet. It buckled in the middle. They had to cut the entire strip out of the middle of the carpet. They've been working on that 4-foot strip for 3 days. Right now, the teachers have school tomorrow. They have a giant rip down the middle of their carpets. Their rooms are in disarray, and they are waiting for the carpet layers to get it done as fast as they can. You know how that goes. A job is easy until it's not, and it just turned out to be harder than it was meant to be. And so right now, they haven't complained one iota. I told them I was so sorry. They're just doing their job, working around it. That's what Cole does, and that's why I really love I love this environment, because it is simple, but it's solid. You know, there's nothing better than a good country road, and there's nothing better than a good cornfield filled with strong corn. This corn represents hard work. We love our farmers. We love our teachers. Look at this high blue sky. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I share that with you because, again, just like the corn, we're growing strong, we're growing hard, growing to make ourselves better. And we will do the best we can tomorrow with your children and this entire year. We will communicate to the best of our ability. We will do the best that we can to answer your questions. Know that. Know that if I don't know the answer, I am going to be brutally honest with you and say, I don't know, and I will get back to you, and I will. Also know that that this is uncertain, but I think we've got a pretty good plan in place, and I feel really good about it. Many people have communicated that to me as well, that they've seen what we put out there, and it's enough. And so tomorrow we start school. Tomorrow your child is a kindergartner or a first grader or a second grader or a third grader or a fourth grader or a fifth grader, and they're going to meet their teacher, and they're going to come home, and they're going to be excited, and they're going to love it. And I will tell you, kindergarten parents, tomorrow is the best day on earth because they're kindergartners. And Friday is the worst day on earth because they were sold a bad bill of goods. Because kindergartners every year think it's like going to the zoo. I'm going to school. And they get to go to school, and then they get to come home, and they get to be with mom or dad again. And then you're like, I got to go back because we have to send them back the next day and the next day and for the next 13 years at least. So know that Friday's harder than tomorrow. Tomorrow's hardest for you. Tomorrow you will be a goo of sobby mess because you have to say goodbye to your child for kindergarten. Mrs. Sheets, Miss Berger, and Mrs. Early going to take care of them. Don't worry. And I will tell you, Kelly Curtis, Morgan Gardner, Megan Rock, Natalie Oakley, Tracy Harris, Ellen DeFries, Angie Marks, Brooke Holden, Jessica Ferger, Eric Russell, Ashley Lord, Connie Southern, Paige Overstreet, the PE teacher, Ruth Ava Glavin, Kim Cullen, Lisa Hackey, all the staff members will take care of your children. We'll do the best we can. And you have given us that grace. You've given us that confidence. You've given us that a pledge of whatever we can do. If I need help, I will ask. And I am confident beyond words that the call will be answered. Follow the Cole Facebook page. They are doing amazing things. Yesterday, we got delivered amazing goodie bags. I'm using the word amazing too much. Goodie bags that each teacher has, donated by you all. We had the PTO and the Huffer family donate Jimmy John's lunches to us on Monday. Today, we have PTO and Parks Trust. The Gypsy Joe coffee truck showed up, and the teachers get a drink, which is phenomenal. And we also got, from the Girl Scouts of America, we got several boxes of Girl Scout cookies for each staff member. So each staff member gets a Girl Scout cookie because, again, we understand these things are good and hard. We are ready for you. We could not have done this without you. I decided early on, once we were told in late June that we are going to open school, I said we need to figure out how we're going to do this. And so I have said from the start, we're going to do this together. And you know what? We have. I am Mike Pinto. I am the proud principal of James Cole Elementary School. Tomorrow I will be out front. I will be wearing a mask. I would love to hug your child, but I have to do the right thing. So we will be doing air hugs and those types of things. And it kills me. It's the hardest thing I think I will ever have to do at this point. But I will do everything in my power to keep you and your children safe. And so will every staff member. But I also pledge this to you as well. We are going to teach like crazy as well, because that's who we are. That's what we do. And again, let's take a look at this high blue, gorgeous sky. One of the things that I have tried to do since this whole thing started, I read a book this summer that says one of the things you should do at the end of every day is say to yourself, what 3 good things happened to me today? And one of those 3 good things was I got a chance to meet the gypsy from Gypsy Joe. Her name is Ashley Huff. She is a former student of mine when I was a teacher at Battleground Elementary School many years ago, and she is pursuing her dreams. That is what we want for your child. We want your children to grow up and to do whatever they want to do. If they want to be a doctor, great. If they want to be a mechanic, great. If they want to fly airplanes, if they want to farm, if they want to run a coffee truck, we want them to be kind. We want them to be good citizens. We want them to be like you. You are modeling how to be a citizen, how to come together, how to do the right thing. And it does my heart good to see that. You know, Mike Pinto used to be a teacher, and it is the hardest decision I ever made was to leave the classroom. But know right now the teachers are ready for doing the best they can. They will go home tired today. They will go home tired tomorrow, and they will go home tired on Friday. This will be a very busy year and a very good year. But again, we will do this together. And I cannot thank you enough for all that you have done, all that you are doing, and all that you will do to make this year a success. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic day. I will see all the students tomorrow. Very excited to see you. Have a great day.